how teachers in your district are using Google Apps?
Yeah, the biggest thing that they do are the Google Docs.
Okay.
And not just the word processing, but the spreadsheets. And along with the spreadsheets, there's the forms. So, they use a lot of the language arts teachers use the Google Docs so the kids can collaborate. They can start a paper and do some peer editing with it. So that gives them a lot of flexibility so the students don't have to be in the same classroom at the same time. They could be different periods of the day, they could be in different classes, they could even be in different buildings. And they can do the peer editing, the critiquing, school, home, wherever. So that gives them a lot of flexibility to do those types of things. The other big one that is becoming more popular, I think, with our teachers are the Google Forms. Mm-hmm. So, it's not just a spreadsheet, but when you create the form, what a lot of teachers are using it is they may have the kids bring in iPods, or we have some iPods in the district. We have laptops. So whatever the kids have, cell phones, they can pull up that form, and the teachers can use that in class as a quick formative assessment. So they can ask the questions of the students, say, okay, what do you think? What do you think the answer is? What are your opinions, your thoughts? Kids can respond either on a desktop, laptop, iPod, and the teacher sees the results immediately. And they, looking at the summary on the forms, you've got the graph, so it can say, okay, 33% of you are off base. So we need to step back and review. Let's make sure that we understand before we go forward. So in a lot of ways, we're using that kind of free tool to replace, or instead of purchasing the smart clickers or the Promethean clickers or any of those student response systems that are very nice, and we have a lot of those in district too. But now since we don't have a set of those in every classroom, right. Now it gives teachers the other option of, I can just set up a quick form, multiple choice scale, fill in paragraph, and fill it out on whatever device you have. Well, you can get online, instant feedback, formative assessment, review, extend, and move on.
Yeah, so great use of that. Yeah. Do you find administrators using the Google Docs as well, or not as much?
A few. Actually, I'm trying to set up a survey right now to survey our staff about technology and going to use the Google form, and I'll create that, and then I can embed that on a web page and just give people, just direct them to that page and say, fill it out, and you got till Friday.
Do you see the Google applications being used more at the elementary school level or the secondary level, or a bit of both? Where do you see it?
Using the docs for the peer editing and critiquing, mostly middle school, high school, for those types of things. The forms, doing those formative assessment pieces, that's all K-12 across the board.
This podcast is made possible with funding from eTech Ohio in partnership with ITSCO, Instructional Technology Services.